Space, almost completely dark. Not empty, but invisible. Imagine looking at a galaxy and barely seeing it. No bright spiral arms, no glowing core, no billions of stars lighting up the void. Just silence. And yet, something is there. Something massive. Something that shouldn't exist like this. This is the story of a ghost. A galaxy that is almost entirely made of something we cannot see. A galaxy that challenges everything we thought we understood about the universe. A galaxy that is 99% dark matter. For decades, astronomers believed galaxies followed a pattern. Where there is matter, there is light. Stars form, they shine, they map out the structure of the galaxy itself. That's how we see the universe, through light. But what if a galaxy refused to follow that rule? What if a galaxy existed, almost completely hidden? In 2016, something unusual appeared in deep space observations. At first, it didn't look like much. Just a faint smudge, barely distinguishable from the darkness behind it. Many would have ignored it, but a few didn't, because something about it felt wrong. This object, later named Dragonfly 44, was located in the Coma Cluster, about 320 million light-years away from Earth. At that distance, even large galaxies appear small. But this one wasn't just small, it was dim. Extremely dim. At first glance, it looked like a failed galaxy. A structure that never fully formed. Too faint. Too empty. Too weak. But then, scientists began to measure its mass. And that's when everything changed. Because the numbers didn't match the light. Not even close. Normally, when we observe a galaxy, we estimate its mass based on how bright it is. More stars, more light, more mass. Simple. But Dragonfly 44 broke that rule. Its stars were incredibly sparse, roughly 100 times fewer than the Milky Way. It should have been lightweight, but it wasn't. When astronomers studied how fast its stars were moving, they realized something shocking. The galaxy was heavy, extremely heavy. In fact, its total mass was comparable to the Milky Way itself. Let that sink in. A galaxy with almost no visible stars, weighing as much as one filled with hundreds of billions of them. So where was all that mass coming from? It wasn't stars. It wasn't gas. It wasn't anything we could see. It was something else. Something invisible. Dark matter. A mysterious substance that does not emit, absorb, or reflect light. We cannot see it directly. We cannot touch it, but we know it's there because of what it does. It pulls, it shapes, it controls motion. And in the case of Dragonfly 44, it dominates everything. About 99.99% of this galaxy is dark matter. The visible part, just a faint trace. Like dust, floating inside a massive invisible structure. This discovery wasn't just surprising, it was unsettling, because it raised a dangerous question. How many more galaxies like this are out there? Hidden, undetected, completely invisible to our eyes. For years, scientists believed dark matter acted like a supporting structure, a kind of cosmic skeleton. Galaxies formed inside it, but stars defined them. Dragonfly 44 flipped that idea. Here, the skeleton was almost everything, and the flesh barely existed. It was like finding a body with almost nothing inside it. Just shape. Just mass. No light. And it wasn't alone. Soon after, astronomers started discovering more ultra-diffuse galaxies. Galaxies so faint they were almost transparent. Some of them had large sizes, comparable to the Milky Way, but with only a tiny fraction of its stars, like cosmic shadows. Each discovery added to the mystery. Why would a galaxy form like this? What went wrong? Or did something go wrong at all? One theory suggests that these galaxies are failed giants. In the early universe, they had enough dark matter to form massive galaxies. But something stopped star formation. Maybe violent cosmic events. Maybe interactions with nearby galaxies. Maybe something else entirely. Whatever it was, it left behind a ghost. A structure with the mass of a giant, but the light of a dwarf. Another theory is even more unsettling. What if this isn't failure? What if this is normal? What if most galaxies in the universe are like this and we just can't see them? Think about that. Everything we know about the universe is based on light. Stars, galaxies, nebulae. But if there are objects out there that don't shine, then we are only seeing a tiny fraction of reality. Like trying to understand the ocean by only looking at the surface. Dragonfly 44 forces us to confront that possibility. It suggests that the universe might be filled with hidden structures, massive, invisible, everywhere. And we are blind to most of them. Even more strange, the few stars that do exist in Dragonfly 44 behave as if they are trapped. They move fast, faster than they should. If only visible matter was present. It's like they are orbiting something huge, something we cannot see. Imagine standing in a dark room and feeling something massive move around you without ever seeing it. That's what those stars are experiencing. They are dancing around a ghost, and this ghost controls everything. The implications are massive. If dark matter can dominate a galaxy so completely, then it might play a much bigger role in shaping the universe than we thought. Not just supporting galaxies, but defining them, building them, even deciding which ones shine and which ones remain hidden. This changes the way we look at space, because now every empty region might not be empty at all. It might be filled with structures we cannot detect, invisible giants. And Dragonfly 44 is just one example. A clue, a glimpse into a hidden layer of reality. But the deeper we look, the more questions we find. What is dark matter really made of? We know its effects. We see its influence. But we don't know what it is. Particles? Something else? Or something even more complex? Something we haven't imagined yet? Experiments on Earth have tried to detect it. Underground detectors. Space observatories. So far, nothing definitive. It remains invisible, untouchable. And yet, it shapes the cosmos. That's the paradox. The most important ingredient of the universe is the one we understand the least. And galaxies like Dragonfly 44 make that reality impossible to ignore. Because they are not just anomalies. They are evidence. Evidence that the universe is stranger than we thought, that our models are incomplete, that something fundamental is missing from our understanding. When we look up at the night sky, we see stars, beautiful, bright, familiar. But now, we know better. Between those stars, beyond those galaxies, there may be entire structures, silent and invisible, watching the universe unfold. We just can't see them. Dragonfly 44 is not just a galaxy. It's a warning, a reminder that what we observe is not the full picture, that reality might be layered, visible on the surface, but dominated by something hidden underneath. And if a galaxy can be 99% invisible, then what else in the universe are we completely missing? Maybe the biggest mysteries are not far away. Maybe they are all around us, right now, unseen, unnoticed, waiting for us to finally learn how to look into the dark.